Welcome to an almost balmy evening here at David Phillips, the home of University New South Wales, where we do have the pinnacle of the competition tonight. It's on between Barcelona and in their opponent team. Their opponents on the other side are Dizzy Rascals. They had an absolute cracker of a game last week. I just spoke to both teams about that. It was Brazilians who made me aware of it. It wasn't here. And Dizzy Rascals were 3-0 up at half time. Scored from the kickoff on the second half, making it 4-0, and eventually lost a final or a semi-final of 5-4. I asked them what's going to change that. Do you want to feel like that again? Obviously they don't want to feel like that again, but what's going to change is they're going to go again. That was their response to me. Dizzy Rascals, when I spoke to them a few moments ago. Brazilians in their numbered strip as well, are all ready for a big game this evening. They have beaten Dizzy Rascals twice this year already. It's been pretty close, as I've just mentioned, and it's going to be a cracking final here, and it's pretty close in colours as well. We are black on our right for Dizzy Rascals, who predominantly play for Coogee all age ones, I've been advised. They are quality footballers, and Brazilians in their navy tops. On our left, our referee is also in dark colours in the middle. We'll have to brighten it up with commentary. It is all dark colours here at David Phillips, and we're about to kick off once the team talks are done. They're in their final huddles. For Brazilian in goals, Marissa Alini is playing centre back. She's number 16 alongside Sherry, and Sherry almost scored the last time I was commentating. She'll be sure to hit the ball first time if she's in the opponent's box later on in the game. That's generally when she finds herself going forward and taking more risks depending on the score. Tyra, we don't have her number yet, but I think she could be number 6 in the middle there. That does look like Tyra. Mariana, I believe, is number 12, but that doesn't look like Mariana. We'll have to have a closer look. It could be Kika, and number 3 is Lisa. On our right, Dizzy Rascals lining up with Kelly in goals. Megan is in the Everlast top, but she's a defender alongside Rihanna, who's a defender stroke centre defensive midfielder, and the referee has just given the girls in Dizzy Rascals their worst nightmare, and also a commentator's worst nightmare, when you've just gone through the team and explained, okay, you've got this and you've got that, and you'll be wearing that top, now to be covered by a bib. We'll do our best, very, very best, as Kira looks to get the bib off our referee, Hector, and I think they're doing rock, scissors, paper. We'll try and close up on this. Kira's right in the middle of it. It's 3 draws so far. And it is paper that does win it, and it will be Brazilian in their numbered shirts that will have to cover those numbered shirts. I think, strictly speaking, in the laws of the game, if you do have a team that has, in the 6-a-side laws of the game anyway, if there is such a thing, that the team who does have the consecutive shirts or the numbered shirts would not have to wear the bibs, and that would be forfeited over to the other side who don't have the same kit as them. So we will be kicking off, and I think it is Dizzy Rascals who are going to have the kickoff as well. We do have Megan coming over on the left hand side. I'm not sure if that is Megan. It is Dizzy Rascals versus Brazilian for the Sydney Social Cruise. We have an aeroplane flying over, and will the shot fly in over as well like they did early last week in the second half? Nice skill straight away, playing it back, and it's not mixed up yet so much. It is likely to be mixed up, but It was just cleared at the right time. It was a little bit of panic and composure at the same time, and Sarah will happily take that one for the Reds and play it back to Eleni, who's under pressure from Sarah, and she has an effort. She's a striker. She told me she'll stay up there and she'll have a chance left or right anytime she can. She won that ball, why not? A long run there for the keeper, Marissa, looking to get the ball. I'm sure we do have other balls on the other sideline, not on the near one. It gives us a little chance to speak about our sponsor of this video, Awake Water. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth. It's 80% of your body water. Why not look after the good stuff? Awake Water. We're ready with Marissa to throw it out to Sherry. She's got Eleni wide. Calling for a touch was Tyra in the middle. Trying to play with each other there, as you heard Sarah giving the directions, and Tyra is trying to battle on the far side and still within a shout there, and Kira won that one. And composure here again from the right back, but interception again. Anytime she does have that little bit of composure, which I like to see from a right back, I'm everything but. Decent enough through ball there, but it goes out of play on the far side. It couldn't be linked up with Sarah, and I think that was Rihanna at the back, or possibly Megan. Ebony Freeman at the back as well. Actually, you can see the EF initials on her shirt. Nice little flick on Sarah in control on the far side, back to Sherry, who started well. It's a battle of the full-backs here, and these the composure of the full-back here on the Coogee side, on the Dizzy Rascals side. Nice touch by Sarah, and she'll try and bring Kira into play or switch it to the far side. Ebony couldn't link up in the middle, or could she? Oh, it comes back to a red, and referee said it's all ball there. It's good communication from our referee, Hector. And it will be the first corner of the game. Ella showing me that she's got the Jamaica top on and not confusing me with the hoodie anymore. We spoke about the Jamaica top and said, had it any significance? She said, not really, just kind of appreciated how they played in the Women's World Cup. And we did speak about the European Cups ongoing at the moment. And she said she was upset for her friends back home. The Lionesses did lose 2-1, I believe, to France. But it's all about Sydney here at the moment. And it's Tyra breaking into the box, trying to turn. Still Tyra. Could have turned, possibly. Played back to Sherry. To Eleni, who's got left and right feet, but plays it first time, as she usually does in a long range effort. Just goes to the right hand side. Decent effort from Ella. Roll out to Sarah, looking for options. Under pressure from her namesake. The battle of the Sarahs on the far side. Sarah wins it, but Tyra gets an effort and hits the post. An absolute cracking effort. It'll just be a kick in on the far side. You can't give her a meter, Tyra. Sydney's social crew as well, if you check them out, they always have competitions going on. Excellent value. Ella looking to kick it in. She's got Ebony just outside her. Long ball to Kira. It was a decent ball. Couldn't come into the grasp of Kira, who had moved forward for that. Marissa rolls it out to Sherry, looking for options. Good touch backwards to Marissa. And Sherry gives a little ooh, and just clears it forward. She wasn't expecting that pass back, I guess. Kika may be the other player in the bib. We didn't know her number anyway, so it's not too bad that she's wearing a bib. Played into Sarah. tries to link up, and first time away by Ella. It needed to be, but Alini's won it brilliantly and had an excellent effort. We know she can hit him with her left too. Didn't fall for her perfectly though. Excellent by the centre back. Sarah getting forward. It was the Sarah show in the second half last week, and it was almost the Sarah show again there. Just goes to the right hand side and wide. Battling again there, excellent battling between Kira and Sarah. Industrious midfielders. Ebony played it back. This is AJ who's come on. Apologising, she's not warmed up. Ella plays a nice ball back post. She is well able to cross them in, Ella, and she's proven that a couple of times. She just needs Sarah or Kira to be in the right position. Switching over here, Sherry's coming off, and that ball is played down the line. I think that's by Lisa. It's Lisa being told to hold the middle. That's Kika that's come on in the right back position. This is the chance. Now I don't want to give it away, but Ella's well able to hit it, and she does have players forward. She's not connected with it as she would have liked, and Sarah will try and connect with it inside to Mariana, who could have shot. Blocked by Tyra on the way out, and Kika takes a nice touch. She's a baller. Sarah trying to nutmeg here, and it is a battle. It really is a battle, and it's got quality in the midst of it. Exactly what you want from a football game. And excellent shot, excellent save, and put into the back of the net. A quality finish there by Lisa. She's been told to hold in the middle. Possibly Kika who's got that. Apologies, didn't get a number on it. It is 1-0 to Brazilians. Kira on the ball, trying to step forward and create something immediately for Dizzy Rascals. Doesn't get anything out of that. It's a bit quieter here at David Phillips UNSW tonight. There is no hockey game on behind. There is training of the underage, and they've got an excellent setup here at UNSW. Kika on the ball. Kika on the ball now, I should say. Battling well there. Tyra asking what's her name. Tyra turns perfectly, gives it to Sarah. Nice little 1-2 in the middle. Keep passing it. Excellent stuff from Brazilians, and the final effort as well wasn't too bad. Excellently taken by Kelly. You do need a good keeper, and there are two good keepers on show here tonight as Sarah shows her quick feet. Good refereeing, good commentary from the referee Hector, just letting them know everything was fine. Good challenge there, and we were playing on. No word back from the girls disputing that. Brazilian did finish top of the table, only dropping 2 points when they drew with Uni. And Dizzy Rascals dropped 6 points. Those 6 points were against their opponents tonight, Brazilian. Good effort from Sarah. It's twice she's had an effort with her left. That was the more difficult one, turning and spinning on it. She got good connection just outside the left. Marissa rolls it. It's run by Kira, and still Kira tries to nutmeg Marissa, but she makes up for that and saves it with her feet. Good pressure from Dizzy Rascals, almost paid off. Sarah receives it on the wing, and Tyra speaks to her and lets her know she wants it middle, and played back nicely to Sarah, who skips inside. Do have an effort, not an excellent one by Brazilian, but they are having efforts. I think that's AJ on the far side, can't keep it in. She has warmed up by now, I think. Kira stepping on every touch, and she gets absolutely battered there and does get a free kick. I think it was Tyra who fouled her, and Tyra might have won that free kick. You'll never know. We do have the referee. We will know, to be honest. It is a free kick to Brazilians. Okay, we didn't hear what the referee had to say, but he sorted it out, I'd say. Tyra trying to break. She's under a lot of pressure from Ella. Ella gives a no-look pass back to Ebony, who plays it to Sarah, and Sarah has a lovely touch and tries to turn on it under close quarters and hits it again with her left foot. She was under lots of pressure there. She gets a kick from Kika, actually. Not sure if they've made a sub. They don't have a sub that's come on at the moment. And Sarah's asking the question. She's injured, but she's off the pitch. Sarah asking for a sub there. She got a shot in, but she got some contact on her foot at the same time, and we're playing on as that's trying to occur, with Ella playing it to Sarah, who's trying to walk off, and surprised that she didn't play on there. Sarah heels it back nicely to Kika. Under pressure from Ella. Friedman plays it forward to Ella, to Kira. Loving to get forward is Kira, trying to step inside. Slightly heavy touch, but she's still battling with Sarah for it. Ella's getting a lot of second balls in there. She's winning half of them. Kira's trying to turn out to Ella. Doesn't have many options in the middle. She loves a cross though. That was from a slightly difficult angle. She maybe could have stepped inside and had a shot or crossed it into a top corner. Roll out with lesser pressure now onto Sherry, who's come back on. Nice ball forward, well won though by Ella. They are playing well and they just need to put the ball in the net, and Kira's battling there with Sherry, and Sarah goes, just give it to me. Or as they say in Yorkshire, give it me. Sarah has an effort. She ran the whole length of the pitch there. Kelly rolls it out. Nice ball down the line, and a difficult one to control, and it is turned over by Brazilians, and thought Sarah was going to wind up there and have one. Gives it to Kika on the right hand side. Kika wanted to impress in front of the camera there. That goes to the right hand side and wide as a ball smashes into the roof of the toilets behind us here at UNSW, and I think we'll be about 2 minutes, maybe a minute to half time. Kelly throwing it out. Kira versus Sherry. Sherry just deals with it. Good defending. Referee calls black ball. Nice ball forward again. Getting good power on it from the side. It's just, I think you need your strikers and your left winger to position themselves more on the left hand side to come on for that ball as Mariana comes off. I think it's Lisa that's come back on. Marissa rolls it out to Sherry. Nice into Sarah in the middle, who always finds a little pocket of space, the SD Raiders player. She's using her arms well against Ella. Ella's not having it too much though. She's getting involved in that pushing. Kira's got a chance to get forward. She's got one on her. Tries to play it back inside. She did have a couple of runners. And it is Brazilian on the break, being told to take her on. She does take her on, and good save there by Kelly. It needed to be with her feet. Good long ball again, and I thought someone was in there. It's just Alini hasn't got her top on, and good pressure. Does get a little touch. Doesn't in the eyes of the referee or any of the players really. I thought it got a touch off Alini, who diffused that situation quite well. I thought she was just going to clear it. She was taking her time, and did the right thing in the end. Sarah versus Ella. Quite handsy there from Sarah, and Ella's just accepting it at the moment as Alini struggles to put on that bib. It's always a challenge no matter what age you are. I was teaching kids in, say, a primary school, and we did 15 minutes with them for a couple of weeks of how to put a bib on properly, and I think it'll stand to them or stand with them for life. And we have an effort, excellently saved by Ellie again. I think it was Lisa who hit that one. Nice switch of play by Sherry, and just goes out of play, and Ella has a little breath there, and we know this one might go towards Kira. Does go towards Kira. It's a good ball again, it really is. Keeper would not be able to come out and get that if Kira is probably 10 metres further back. Maybe I'm wrong with the time here as well. I did start commentating a little bit earlier than kickoff. And we do have a corner for Dizzy Rascals. So we have Let's Get Messy on the far side. It is a corner, and Dizzy Rascals would love to tie it up here just before the half time. It's taken, and it was a decent shot by Ella. Sarah knew that she was going to run onto it, and Sarah is well able to curl the ball. We know Sarah is well able to run for it in the middle here. Ella's in a battle with her, and it is a physical battle. Sarah's got a little bit of time looking for Kira in the middle. Goes past Alini and has an effort that was going top corner. Good save there by Marissa. Tyra is just waiting on the bench going, girls, please defend this before half time. Cross comes in by Freeman, too big however. This will be out of play from that long ball. It's not quite the 3-0 or KG affair. It's definitely not 3-0 to Dizzy Rascals like it was in the semi-final last week. Straight back to Freeman. Nice ball as Sarah came onto it. She did get an important touch on it, and now she's got control of it. Elle is getting a shout out here from Freeman, can't get a touch on it. Lisa does well. Freeman does excellently, turns nicely on the ball. And she's got Elle on her bike. She's got a couple in the middle. Oh, swings it with her right foot just before half time. It could have been the left foot. It is 1-0 to Brazilians in a really cagey affair here. We're going to see at least one more goal in the second half. I'm sure of that. This video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales, as the boyfriends and husbands on the far side are clapping off their spouses. Good to see, lots of support. Johnny from Super 6 Soccer has come down. He plays for a team called Jackie's Army, the finest six-a-side team name of an Irish team anyway, in all of the world, I would say. Huge respect for Johnny and his team, and of course Jack Charlton. We'll be back with the second half coming shortly.